People have always been fascinated about the future. Even from young, when we were at school, we were told to write about our ambition. What do we want to be when we grow up? Future is it's a fascinating topic. It is perhaps something that humans are not capable of grasping them. That's why it becomes such an interesting topic. I want to talk about future because there are two things about the future. Of course, all futures are unknown. None of us know what will happen tomorrow. But there are two things about future that is intrinsically able to shape what we do, our reaction, and how we deal with it. The first thing about future is there is this positive mystery about it, the unknown that captivates us, that creates in us a nervous excitement. You're going to embark on a new project, a new journey, or a new adventure. You don't know what is ahead, you don't know what is in store. And so you prepare everything that you can, like going on for a trip, and you can't wait for the day to come. You can't sleep the night before to begin that new adventure and absorb and soak in everything that the adventure has to offer. But then there is also a negative certainty about the future. You have a sense of hopelessness, a sense of maybe purposelessness, I would say. And because of that, there is a fear that cripples you, a fear that causes you not able to act, creating inaction, creating isolations. You feel lethargic. You don't feel like doing anything at all, as opposed to that positive mystery about the future where it creates faith in you. It creates such confidence. You know what? Interestingly, both this category do not provide a solution, in that sense that both parties or both segments do not know what the future holds. But one, because of the mystery that is ahead, creates faith, creates new imagination, new actions, new plans, new strategies, new energy. While the other one, of that negative certainty, creates isolation, inaction, forcing people to not acting enough. You know what I'm talking about. When that fear paralyzes us, we want to stay at home, we don't feel like going out, we don't feel like doing anything, we don't feel like meeting people. To overcome this negative certainty, we need passion for life again. We need to be excited about this life that is on the inside of us. And we got to find that strength deep within. Perfect love drives out all fear. Perfect love, a love on the inside, drives out all fear. So what do? We need to learn to engage life again. We need to learn to engage people, learn to love again, learn to care. And even in this season, this is an interesting year, a year almost defined by the spread of the pandemic. But you know what? There are many people who are doing well in this season. Of course, equally, there are many people that are struggling. So I want to just say, we all got to learn to engage life, engage people, still love, still care, still go to work. And if you're working from home, still make it a routine, a habit, a lifestyle that you wake up, you got to change your clothes and go to a space, create your workspace, turn on the computer, turn on whatever that you need. Work on, if you're on as an analyst, work on the numbers. If you are a designer, whatever it may be, work on, continue to build that life, because I believe an inactive lifestyle creates that negative energy that is causing us to feel lethargic and sleepy all the time. Do not succumb to the circumstance that you're being put in. Learn to love from deep within us. Build people, build community. The best way to craft a future It's really our ability to build somebody's life. But you know what? Both fear and love are motivating factors. Both fear and love are motivating factors. Fear is actually good and effective for short-term goals. Fear causes us to step out because for fear of the consequence or the punishment. Fear, fear gets us going. Although of course fear creates pressures, but fear is only effective in short term. And of course, in the long run, if you are only motivated by fear, you know that it is not going to be healthy for your soul. It's not going to be healthy for your life because you are constantly feeding your mind with negativity. Fear is usually, if I can say, it's from the outside in. The pressures, the surrounding that is causing you to act. That fear that is creating the pressures for you to take the next step. Love, it's a motivating factor too. What love probably take a longer time to warm up, a longer time for it to take effect. It is slower. But once you get into the rhythm that love, passion creates within you, of building people, building lives, and the passion that is creating energy from the inside of you, you know you will achieve and you will get sustained performance. You will get sustained achievements. You will keep going because it is something from the inside out. It is something birthed forth from the inside of you because you know who you are, you know what you can do, you know what you want to achieve. I want to say this again. Fear, it's good for short-term goals that causes us to act in the short run. But love is really something from deep within us. You know what, friends? Future sometimes, or purposelessness, or not knowing what is ahead, or whatever all this that we are thinking about the future. I want to say this: purposelessness is sometimes not the lack of clarity, but the absence of the mystery, the absence of the excitement of not knowing what is ahead, but still causing us to forge forward, still causing us to want to take the next steps, to create, to build, to do more. If you are crippled today by fear and you're not doing well, you feel lousy about yourself, you don't feel like there's a lot of things that is very exciting anymore in the future. People are saying that the pandemic may last until next year or the third quarter of next year, and you think about it and it is going to be so bleak, so painful. Can I encourage you to take that one simple step by doing something for somebody? Start building rather than just reflecting at home only. Start building. Build one person. Send a text. Send a message. Go and eat with somebody. I know all this requires a lot of effort, but when you do that, when you feel better, when you feel like you're creating an impact, or your life is still useful and meaningful and it can relate to other people, I want to assure you, when you take that step, it will slowly get you into an up curve that you will get out of this rut. So, yeah, we all fear, but we also need to know that we all have love. Start with the people you love, start with the things that you love, and I believe you are going to build and create a way greater future. I hope this episode helps you. Stay tuned for more content, and it is my desire that we all create and craft a brighter future. Have a nice day now.